I'ma talk, cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' let me when the fan. Are you? Oh, really now? Aight, man, let's get it then. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Quicken Loans Arena, tonight the Cleveland Cavaliers getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. The jump is won by New York. For three, tough shot. He hits.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Rubio into the front court. Down three. To Davis. No good.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Collin Sexton slams it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Whoa, what a finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Here's Rubio up top. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Kevin Love missed his first. That one goes.
Old school equals high percentage.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Julius Randle. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that end.
Love to Davis. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Absolute stud. Just flexing on them on both the defensive and offensive end. I don't know if we should call him the young bull anymore. He's maturing right in front of our eyes.
Here comes the screen. To Julius Randle. Down to 5. Down. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, it's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
To Rubio. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Gets a shot up off the mark. To Collin Sexton. Here comes the screen. Sexton with the interception. Great defensive play. It's a big finish.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Sexton to Love. Rubio. Well defended, but Ricky Rubio takes his man for a ride and knocks it down.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
blood coming in for both sides. Walker. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Markkanen.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Walker. Pass stolen by the Cavs. Mitchell Robinson tips it. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. The pass set it all up.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Walker. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Curling inside. First quarter's complete. The Knicks have the lead. Second quarter set to begin. Some impressive shooting numbers. Jay, is that good offense, or is it, dare we say, bad defense?
I don't know if I'm watching an all-star game or a regular season game because I'm telling you right now, Ed, if it was the regular season, which it is, by the way, you probably want to see some teams play some defense.
Julius Randle sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Kemba Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. And counted at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Colin Sexton. Baseline drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. And he's going to the line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Colin Sexton at the line. First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. New York in control of the basketball. To Fournier. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Rondo into the front court. Trailing by 4. Sexton. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Julius Randle. No good. Rondo with the basketball. Down just a couple. Here comes the screen. To Colin Sexton. 4-3. Like the toughness, but Colin Sexton off the mark. Across the timeline, it's Walker. 2-point advantage. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker to Fournier. Here's a chance from long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Rubio to Colin Sexton. To Rubio. Sexton. Rocking the rim.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Walker into the front court. Leads 3. Fournier. Knicks with 4 to shoot. To Walker. From long range. Can't defend it any better. Kemba Walker misses.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Sexton to Rubio. To Love. Rebounds pulled down by New York. To Kemba Walker. Fournier. From the painted area, won't go down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Love to Rubio. Doesn't get the bounce.
And I'm telling you right now that the defense is playing with fire right here. If they keep giving up open looks, they will not have the lead eventually.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. The follow won't go either. To Colin Sexton. Mitchell Robinson sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Fournier to Walker. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
To Rubio. To Colin Sexton. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down. Off the step back. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Knicks have the lead.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Knicks are in a close game thus far. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks. kept it close after one half. And that deficit is a net. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Here's Rubio into the front court. His guys down 3. To Love. Rubio. Rebound hauled in by New York. Rose into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Shot clock winding down. Derrick Rose. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Rubio to Love. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He keeps getting better from the outside. Ricky Rubio knocks it down.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance. They're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Rose. And the finish, slam dunk.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Into the front court comes Rondo. His guys trail now by 4. To Love. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc for 3. Well defended. Rose into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. To Julius Randle. Derrick Rose. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Love. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Randle. Down to 5 on the 24. Jumper's good.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Now the Cavs gonna signal for timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Rubio to Love. Mitchell Robinson rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. To Julius Randle.
Watch the cutter, man.
Down to 5 on the 24. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Sexton. And stuffs it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Rubio to Davis. And count the basket.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Now pass taken away by Cleveland.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
"17-footer at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Knicks have the lead. The Knicks to inbound here to start the 4th quarter. And they were able to flip the script in the 3rd. Because remember, Jay, they trailed at the break.
Yeah, but if they come out here in the 4th quarter and they think about protecting that lead, that is the wrong mindset. You don't want to protect anything. You want to go after it and hunt it. That's how you really get a win.
Here's Rondo with it. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Rubio. Short jumper won't go down. Fournier. Can't connect from in close. Cleveland has the basketball to Markkanen. Short jumper stays out.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Markkanen. Markkanen slams it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Mitchell Robinson with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Got it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Here comes the screen. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Rubio to Love. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Oh, he had it.
Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Lets it fly from long range. Creates the space to bury the three on the step back.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
To Love. Here comes the screen. Five to shoot. Rondo. Rajon Rondo. He's going to get 3 shots here. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. First try, no good. Second and 3, got it. New York Knicks basketball. Down to Randall. Probing the defense. Scores from the post.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Love to Rubio. They go down to Davis. Off the assist.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Deep three at the buzzer. Kevin Love is going to get a chance at three here for his career, 82%. Knocks down the first. Knocks down the second free throw. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. It's a victory for the Knicks as they win this one by 4. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. So long, everyone.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Knicks got the win in a close game. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the three ball, and it was instrumental to their success. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New York Knicks. The Cavaliers are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're gonna win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.